All right, we are headed out to see what the situation is going on in the store. I've got my glasses for eye protection. We haven't left the house since March 15th, so it's our first run out. So we'll see. Thought it'd make a good video to see what's going on in our neck of the woods. Don't mind the hair.
Mind the hair.
It's protection.
I have lipstick on. That's all that matters.
And she has fake kid glasses. Those aren't actual really glasses.
These are Harry Potter. They're going to enhance my skills.
So, yep, this is real life right now. So let's go check out the stores. We're gonna go to Sprouts, and then maybe
Probably
Kroger
because they have Easter hams, and I want to get an Easter ham in case things really get bad. We'll have the ham in the house.
Oh,
Plus, I can make so many things with ham and ham bones.
So, all right, well, let's head on over and let's take a look how many people are out in our neck of the woods.
I got a question for you. How many whole chickens do you think we're going to buy today?
Well, I don't know. It depends how many they have. That's a subjective question.
Do you know how many things I can do with a whole chicken?
Alrighty, well, let's go check out the roads and we'll see what's going on. Be back in a few. Okay, so we're back from the grocery store. Mom and I did really well. We have not shopped since, maybe March 15th-ish.
Yeah.
So this is gonna last us a family of 6 right now, eating keto. The 6 of us are either doing carnivore, ketovore, low carb, like that type of a lifestyle.
Healthy.
So this is what we managed to bring home and score. We went to Sprouts and Kroger and everything was stocked except for toilet paper. So, but being that we're limiting the amount of times that we go out, so when we went to Kroger, and Sprouts, we pretty much saw everything that we needed. As far healthy eating goes, all of the pasta and breads were sold out, but all the fruits, vegetables, dairy, meat, and all of that was still in stock. So our stores have been running low on meat, so I grabbed all of the limits that you can, and we're going to show you how to use all of this stuff with the family of 6 trying to stay healthy this way. So we got all of this stuff. It killed me because Costco sells this in a much like double this size for $8.99, and I paid $10.99 each for these. So it killed me to do that. But here's my pink salt I buy in bulk. And because Easter's coming up and we do not plan on going out to the grocery store again until after Easter, we grabbed our hams now because not only will this work for Easter dinner as our dinner, but we're gonna make a soup out of the ham. So to make this easy, grab frozen when you can. We did get fresh green beans, but we got frozen broccoli, frozen riced cauliflower, because you can make a ton of recipes using these items that are frozen, and you don't have to use them all up at once because they're frozen. And then we got fresh broccoli for the time being. Cabbage goes a long ways. It's one of those vegetables that just takes a while to go bad, so it's a great one to use.
We know how to make it.
Oh yeah, cabbage steaks to what do you call it? Coleslaw to
fried
salads,
cabbage.
fried cabbage. Tons
Yeah.
of ways to do that. Cauliflower is great for the short term. We'll make probably for Easter a cauliflower mashed cauliflower. Are these poblanos that you grabbed?
Those are poblanos. They're going to go on top of the fish.
Okay, and then we have avocados. Those, you know how those go. They go from not ready to done.
Those are hard.
Those are real hard. And then we have onions, English cucumber. Is that what this one is? Yellow peppers, carrots, cherry tomatoes, and lettuce. Another way to make it last longer is to buy the whole head of lettuce versus the cut up portioned. 2 artichokes. These are the biggest Brussels sprouts I've ever seen in my life, but Brussels sprouts are really high in something that we need right now for our immune system, and I can't remember what it is. Thomas DeLauer just did a video on those. And then lots of green peppers. Raspberries for the kids, they suck these down like candy, and they have loaded with antioxidants.
These will last like 4 days.
If that,
They
maybe.
go through a box a day.
And then just for fun, I have a bag of radishes. You know how much I now am loving radishes.
Beef stew. Beef
with
stew.
radishes. Then we have these sweet peppers, so the kids will eat them, so they're okay. I don't eat too many of them. It's like basically I'll do one of these per like a whole green pepper, because the carbs are going to be in these. There's very minimal carbs in green peppers, just FYI. And lots of soup. So this is a celery, and this one is a green onion. Or chives, I guess. What do you call that? We got the maximum that we were allowed to get at our store for eggs. So I got 3, my mom got 3. And then we actually got the last because we had 2 separate orders. They limited 2 per store, but organic unsweetened almond milk. We literally got the last 4. Heavy cream, because that's doing lots of low carbs or a keto. So Parmesan cheese and pickles for all the hamburgers we're gonna have, dill pickles. I did find this was at Sprouts because they didn't have any other heavy whipped cream. Got the last one, but Kroger came through and I got 2 more. Sour cream to make our own dressings, peanut butter to make goods, pepperoni for snacking and pizza. My kids do the gluten-free bread for sandwiches and stuff. Mexican night enchilada sauce. That one's real low carb. One carb.
One
yeah.
carb per serving.
We got lots of cream cheese. There's a million ways to make cream cheese. It lasts a while. Lots of butter. I'm gonna grate my own Parmesan cheese. Feta for salads. Lots of stew meat. What else do we have? Frozen burger patties. Those are good to keep in, especially right now. Lots of chicken.
Sliced meat.
Sliced meats. You can
Boar's
freeze
head.
Boar's head, and you can freeze sliced meat and extend the amount of time you get out of it. So definitely, we're gonna reportion all of this up and using the food saver so that we can have it last fresh for a while. This entire stack of meat is all ground meat, and that's a lot right there. There's probably 5 trays of like 2 pounds a tray. Looks like we got some sausage. What do you call these things? Sausage?
Sausage.
Yeah, small batch sausage.
Smoked sausage. We got 4 chickens.
4 chickens. We can make lots of stuff with that. Reuse it and make bone broth.
Shredded chicken.
Shredded chicken for like
We're
a
gonna
chicken
have
salad.
Chicken salad Caesar tonight.
Ground turkey for turkey meatballs and stuff.
These for the enchiladas for Mexican night.
Turkey burgers already done, just to have them. Kids getting the gluten-free hamburgers.
And then lots of fish. We have salmon, we have a whitefish, and we have a 2 couple of swordfish steaks. And turkey burgers. Did you
Yes,
get the turkey burgers? Okay.
Got some Jimmy Dean sausage.
We're gonna make Scotch eggs with those.
I like to boost protein without boosting fat. So here they're called Canadian bacon, but I guess it's really just ham.
Yeah.
But I don't know what a true
It's just
Canadian
different
bacon looks
curing.
like.
It's a
So,
curing technique.
but I always get racked over the coals on my channel for calling this Canadian bacon, even though it says it. So, but apparently it's just ham. And then some more sausage stuff for breakfast.
Uncured
some
bacon.
uncured, delicious bacon. These
are
are
mine.
These are my mom's.
These are mine. Don't even look at them. But they are keto.
They are keto. They're keto bars that you can get at Sprouts, and they're really good.
They're in 4 sections. So with a cup of tea, I eat one section when I have a cup of tea in the afternoon. So I get 1, 2, 3. I get 4 cups of tea out of one of these. So I don't even let the kids have these. These are mine.
I showed you the sweetener already. My husband, Kyle, loves these chickpea snacks. I think they're horrid, but he loves them.
They're delicious.
But these,
I love these.
Pitos are. It's made with pea protein. They're ranch flavored. When I do a taco salad, these are awesome to put a crunchy on a salad.
Just a couple.
And they're very keto friendly.
Yeah.
Got more Lily's chocolate chips to make some stuff. My kids eat these for breakfast. They're gluten-free Fig Newtons. And they eat.
This will last one snack one day.
My kids are obsessed with seaweed snacks. I don't even like seaweed snacks, so I'm not sure how they eat those, but they love them.
I can't even eat them and I like seafood.
At Sprouts, they pre-portioned all the bulk stuff, so I just grabbed one whole thing.
How much is this, a pound?
I'm guessing it was a pound.
That's probably a pound. Wow.
I found these at Sprouts. They are grain-free taco shells. They make a tortilla chip that's really good. It's a cassava flour and a bunch of other grain-free flours. But for 2 tacos, the net carbs is 12. So that's not bad if you plan your macros accordingly and you get that crunch. For occasion, my kids eat gluten-free mac and cheese.
Oh, this is for me.
The Swerve Sweets, I always keep those in the house. They are way more expensive at Sprouts than on Amazon.
I
so
need
just
another
FYI.
Ding Dong cake.
For Ding Dong cakes, and I might make some because it's April Fool's. We might make something today.
Italian wedding soup.
That's for the kids, gluten-free pasta. Because when we make something, I just throw some pasta in for them because they're not keto, but they definitely are low-carb and gluten-free and sugar-free. And that's also for them. Soap.
More cheese.
More cheese. This just lasts long in the fridge. And last but not least, a rotisserie chicken breast for lunch today. And if you catch the video on how to make bone broth, here's the bone broth after it's been an hour. 24 hours.
It's been about 24 hours now. I'm going to let it go just a little bit longer. As you can see, I'll pick up a piece and you'll see that the meat just falls. See how it is? I can just pick that right off. That means it's getting nice and soft, and eventually we'll be able to crush those bones.
Okay, I just want to say something really quick. Please keep in mind before you get upset with the amount of food we purchased. My dad has stage 3 congestive heart failure, and my daughter has asthma. So we really do limit how many times we've been out since this all started. That situation, they're both super high risk or at risk for developing significant complications, death, that kind of thing. So we're taking it very seriously. So we won't be out again for probably 2 to 3 weeks minimum. Hopefully our goal was to make it a month before we go out again, just to limit our exposure. But I just wanted to, before anybody chews me out for buying so much food, this is feeding 6 people for at least 2 to 3 weeks minimum with a goal of hitting 1 month. So anyways, let's go check out the garage and see how we all organized everything. Okay, so we'll start with the fridge inside. We got it all to fit. All of the produce fit great in the drawers. One cool thing about when you purchase like this in bulk, when you pull it out at a time, I'm going to show you how to wash it with just a simple vinegar and water bath. But here's basically all the deli stuff. Everything's fitting nicely in here. And then we have dinner for tonight and lunch for today. So lunch is going to be the chicken that's from the bone broth. That video will be posted after this. And then we're going to probably do something with ground beef tonight. So I'm not sure yet. But as you can see, we're down to 2 cases of raspberries. So yeah. Let's go check out the fridge outside where the most of, actually, let's do the freezer here first. Then we'll do the fridge in the garage. So, froze those green beans that we had yesterday. You can freeze green beans, especially since when you cook them, they're gonna get mushy anyways. But if you just know that if you freeze something, it does, when you cook a vegetable, it's gonna get it's gonna get mushy. So here's bone broth that we have frozen. Again, that'll be in the video next, how to make your own bone broth. The breads are for my kids. And then this was basically all we stuck in here. The fun stuff is all, there's the cauliflower, frozen avocados, but this is all just stuff that didn't fit outside. So let's go check the garage out. Oh, fun fact, those are the shoes I wore yesterday. I put sanitizer all over them, and then they've been sitting out in the sun getting UV rays on the soles. So just another little precaution. And there's there's the asthma kid. They're silly. All right, should we look at the fridge? All right, so we'll start with the fridge. And by the way, that is the best sparkling water. We got everything to fit in here. The Brussels sprouts, this is an awesome keto approved yogurt. It's very low sugar. We're down to 5 dozen eggs. We've labeled them all so that we know which one was the newest, so that we know that the ones we got yesterday are the, we're gonna work that pile up as we go through them. This way we're not taking from this freshest. And then there's more eggs there. And then all of that deli stuff fits out here. The nice thing about pepperoni this time of year is it's kind of has those shelf stabilizers in them. So being that it's cured, it lasts a while. So those are great, easy, calorie-dense snacks. And there is the almond milk and heavy cream overload. As you can see, we've also labeled them so we know which one's the newest and which one's the oldest. Again, cabbage. These are both heads of cabbage. They last a while because they just last a while. Here's more overflow. And some kale. This is all kale in this drawer. Another, it lasts a while before it wilts. Freezer. Another good overflow. We put all of the lunch meats that we've separated into smaller packs, so as we need them, we don't waste anything. The bacon, kind of all that type of treat in here. But the main freezer, all of that ground beef, we've individually packaged and labeled how much each package weighs. Let me pull one out, for example. Took the air out of the package and then put it in the food saver. We left a couple of them in 2-pound amounts, and then there's others that we knocked it down to 1 pound. But let me give you a better view here. But as you can see, we put dates, how much it weighs, everything labeled, because organization is key. But that's all the ground meat, this is basically the beef shelf, most of it being ground beef. Same, here is bone broth that we froze for dog mix-ins. You'll see that in the video coming up. One quick thing to add, if you can go to Walmart, this brand makes delicious frozen, ready-to-go keto meals. So check out Real Good Foods. You can find them at Walmart. I stocked up on a couple meals, as you can see in that pile. So check out Real Good Foods. I don't have any coupon codes or anything for you, but it's just something I personally use. So check that out. And then for chicken, all those trays of chicken, we divided up, and you can see 1 pound, 3 ounces. If you portion it out and you have a recipe, you know that if you need 2 pounds of chicken, you can go see what you had, and then it stays freshest, longest, and that kind of thing. So make sure you utilize a food saver or some way to take the air out. And store your stuff so it doesn't go bad. There's all the chickens. We have 5 whole chickens to make. Those will turn into lots of good meals and lots of good ideas with those. So stay tuned for those videos. And the rest is all just overflow. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next at the bone broth video. Stay tuned, and I'll link that video in the cards whenever it happens, whenever I get it uploaded.